Ugh, damn spoiled brats. Hey boy, is everything okay? Tell me, that fall cut out your tongue?
No, sir.
Isn't it too early to wear your costume? It's only afternoon.
What?
You probably hit your head too hard on the ground. It's Halloween today. Otherwise, why would you wear that stupid skeleton costume?
Oh, yes, of course, for Halloween, obviously.
Bah. Try not to make too much trouble while you're still around. Capiche? Brats.
Where the hell am I? Did someone throw my wardrobe in a dump? Okay, calm down. I know the address of Ronald's new house. The problem is getting the wardrobe over there. A rather unusual place for a hydrant. Yes, sure, I'd like to see you do that in my shoes, you stupid, scrawny Hulk. Slenderman. Slenderman everywhere. I should really take it, just so I'd have something to leave on your windshield. It's incredible how many crazy things you can find in a dump. Unless those cold cuts were used as bait for pterodactyls, this setup makes no sense at all. Yuck! Well, judging from the stink, it's obvious they've been here at least since the Jurassic. Unless those cold cuts were used as bait for pterodactyls. Well, King Kong smoking a pipe, sitting triumphantly over Godzilla, probably defeated single-handedly, and with a death note in his hands. The amount of epicness on this float is impossible to calculate. I'd like to honor you by pounding my chest, but I'll get no more than a xylophone sonata. Maybe in my second life. Well, I mean in the third. No way, it's closed, and I can imagine who has the keys.
Not bad, this map. Did you know that you can open it at any moment by pressing M or selecting it from the top right corner of the inventory?
And what are you doing here? Are you some sort of stalker?
Please, I'm just omniscient. I don't want to disturb you further. Good luck with that wardrobe.
Judging from this sign, I'm sure I'll be welcome. The janitor would not be happy. This isn't the first time you've tried to make me rummage through the rubbish. What strange perversions you have. Waste, waste, and waste again. Hey, wait a minute. Seems Santa Claus came early this year.
Hey boy, you finally woke up. You know you could have broken your neck. This is not a fun fair.
Dinsdale certainly has the best mascot in the world. Chompy Chompy on the wall, who is the fairest one of all? Apart from you, obviously. Damn it, Naughty Dog, would you finally start developing a new Crash Bandicoot? And no, remastered doesn't count. Bonabega! Bonaparte! Bodyguard! More like, put in my butt! You could have just said that in the first place. That shrill voice makes my skin crawl. I mean, my bones.
Don't provoke me or I'll wail even louder!
No, please be quiet. What's wrong with you?
How would you feel if your roots were torn from the ground?
Technically, I've had the life torn from my body, but I'm not making all this fuss like you. These must be the crane keys.
Hey, you! What do you think you're doing?
How did I get here, precisely?
How the hell am I supposed to know?
No, I meant, who brought that purple wardrobe here?
Wardrobe? I thought it was a coffin. Two guys from a moving company with a white van full of old junk.
Old junk? I need that wardrobe.
I don't live in this waste for fun. If you want something, you must pay.
But I have no money. How much do you want exactly?
Let's settle it this way. As an exception, if you pay the crane costs, you can take the wardrobe.
What if I use the crane myself, without bothering you?
And what if I use these boots to kick your ass?
Thanks for helping me.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not interested at all in your health. I just wanted to be sure a dead brat doesn't get in my way.
Then you shouldn't even be talking to me.
Did you say something?
Forget it. Post-traumatic ramblings. I see you love black magic. Are you some sort of wizard?
I don't like that tone. Black magic is neither shallow nor vapid. It's real art.
Of course. I didn't think for a moment it wasn't. And do you ever wear the pointy hat with the little stars?
At the birthday parties.
Well, aren't you tall, eh?
My grandpa put steroids in my baby food when I was a kid.
Okay, this time I really put my foot in my mouth.
Hey, I meant what I said.
I better go. See you around.
Don't get into any more trouble.
Take away alcohol from a grown man? I would kill anyone who touched my snack. Seven books and 8 movies didn't teach you anything? I would have liked to see you deal with this Horcrux if it were a Nokia 3310, my dear Potter. From what I understand, this can be used for satanic rituals, even to conjure demons. Hope I'm not wrong. Why do I have such an idiot player? Better wait until it gets dark, when everyone will be in costume. All clear. Wow! An American party! Maybe you might want to get the mail from time to time. Let's see. I could sing him a lullaby. Lullaby, lullaby, you, who will I give this baby to? Happy alcoholic dreams, little star. This is a great garden decoration. Much better than the gnomes. In Oriental mythology, the dragon is a symbol of balance and wisdom, but not even a talisman this size could make up for your stupidity. Unfortunately for me. It says birthday cake. I don't know what I expected, but I'm disappointed. Wait a minute. Since when do I speak Chinese? It's too high. I can't reach it. Excuse me? Mister? I don't want to bother you, but... Damn it, old man, I am talking to you!
Your approach is ill-suited for a civil discussion between adults.
You're right, I went too far.
I forgive you.
Don't you think you're a bit too old to live in a treehouse?
Verily, I have dwelled here for 63 very long years.
Oh, sorry, I had no idea.
Be not ashamed, boy. I forgive you.
How come you made this life choice?
Modern society did not befit me. The decay of values, the rotten logic of capitalism, wars generated by the interests of politicians, the inept or mind-washed public. Yet I am sure mankind has learned from such foolhardy mistakes over the decades.
You'd be surprised. Are you really sewing your beard?
Incorrect, boy. I am knitting it.
Why would you want to do something like that?
I produce eco-clothing for important fashion brands.
What about that story of how modern society doesn't suit you?
When one's moral beliefs undermine personal interests, send them to hell.
I don't understand this obsession you have with saying I forgive you. You must be a person of unsurpassed goodness.
In truth, I am not, boy. When I was a mere lad, I was besought to play a priest for school theatre. People rushed from all the neighboring towns to grace us with their presence. Everything proceeded perfectly, and I felt the pride swell in my then tiny body, covered in a black robe. But alas, during the third act, the confessional collapsed upon me and hurt my head. People were greatly dismayed when they saw the little minister on the ground, senseless. I hung betwixt life and death for 2 whole days, and then I awoke. Ever since, I cannot resist uttering, I forgive you, all the time.
Yes. Very interesting. I'm a terrible boy. Could you please forgive me?
You are indeed, boy. 'Tis not appropriate at all to make fun of an elderly man, and yet I forgive you.
Why do you meditate while knitting?
Meditation is one of the key aspects of my life as a hermit. 'Tis useful to dissolve the tensions in one's head and concentrate on the inner self. But if I can do both things at once, better for me. Do you not agree?
I'll leave you to your extremely busy life.
The door of my dwelling will always be open to you.
Especially since you don't have a door. I hate ideograms. I suppose it's the first thing Chinese students learn to write.
What do you want?
Why are you so angry?
Upstairs is closed, and we can't do hanky-panky with my blondie girlfriend upstairs.
Given the circumstances, I'll volunteer myself as interpreter. The room on the upper floor is closed, so my girlfriend and I can't find a place where we can have a little alone time. The second upstairs is redundant. How come the door is closed?
That stupid Johnny Blonde is there with his brunette whore.
That unintelligent blonde man Johnny has shut himself in the room with that morally loose, dark-haired girl. She must be quite famous around here. Bad story, yep. Listen, since you can't go up there, why don't you give me a hand getting a wardrobe from the dump?
Bite me.
Tasty refusal. What if I find a way to clear the room?
Why not?
I suppose in this case, I can accept. Okay, don't move and don't abuse that girl while I'm gone.
I'm not drinking booze.
Yeah, nice. No booze. I better go now.
28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, 12 seconds. That is what the world will...
Don't think you can put everything that pops into your head inside my ribcage.
Storm's coming.
Beer! What else do you need to know? What else can you do with... Don't rely on me for all the answers.
I'm here. Come closer.
Sorry, were you calling me?
Are you Donnie?
My name's Skinny.
They told me the guy was a bit mad, but now I've had enough.
I know it's none of my business, but can I ask why you're looking for him?
Are you Donnie?
I already told you my name's Skinny.
Then mind your own business.
How can you be such a bastard?
I can do anything I want, and so can you.
Can you tell me what you keep saying?
Nonsense I need to say to learn that crazy Donnie. He seems to love a good public rambling.
Try using a mousetrap.
You're not funny.
Who said I'm trying to be? It's really fun around here.
I think it's deadly boring, with extremely loud music, people dancing or getting hammered with beer. Jeez, very original, huh?
What else is there to do around here, then?
I personally prefer quieter places. If I were you, I'd go to Roswell Pond or the beach. I even saw a complete lunatic who said he invented a time machine. Do you believe in time travel?
I wouldn't know. I've never thought about it.
It seems like nonsense to me.
Why are you wearing that stupid bunny suit?
Why are you wearing that stupid skeleton suit?
Actually, I'm... Forget it. See you later, Playboy Bunny.
See you later, Lindsay Lohan. 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, 12 seconds.
Good evening. How's it going? My name's Skinny.
At last. Welcome. Please, come. Sit.
I suppose you haven't noticed there's only one chair, right?
You see, you may have spent the last few years of your life looking for me, but I have spent my entire life looking for you.
Actually, we just met. Not that I have any objections, but I don't think you'd be my type anyway.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back.
I thank you, decline your offer, and move on. What happened to your eyes?
Nothing. I know why you're here, Skinny. I know what you've been doing. I know because I was once looking for the same thing. Mirror lenses, rimless sunglasses, limited edition.
Why are you reciting the Trinity lines?
The answer is out there, Skinny. They're incredibly cool.
I don't see you having much fun.
Do you really want to know why?
Yes, I would like that very much.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Come on, cut it out and tell me.
I forgot my pill.
Pill?
My blue pill.
Ah. You should really try to relax a bit, if I may.
Do you believe in fate, Skinny?
Here we go again. No, I don't. Answering with something relevant for a change?
Why don't you believe in fate, Skinny?
I don't like the idea of being born just to be killed by a plum. And right at the beginning of puberty, by the way, without even having time to experiment, so to speak. What are you doing around here?
It's not important. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life, that there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad.
Please, go pick up some girl like all the normal people. You'll see, you won't think about it anymore.
I can't.
Oh, right, the thing with the blue pill again. Now I've really got to go, before I go mad as well. And we'll be screwed if at least one of us doesn't remain sane around here, right?
That is when the world will end.
Congratulations! Great music! I don't think you can hear me.
"28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, 12 seconds.
I have nothing so important to ask to interrupt him. After all, I stopped believing in him a long time ago. Why do you drink all that tea?
I only sleep 14 minutes a day, which leaves me a lot of time to work.
Egon, tell him about the Twinkie.
It's gone. It fell into the tea while I was dipping it.
I mean the big one.
That's classified information. You know that. You should really stop drinking for the night, before all this caffeine pushes me beyond the capacity for rational thought, too.
I don't think those two would be particularly enthusiastic about it. If I still had salivary glands, I would need a bucket right now. Did you know birds can't taste spicy foods? A little focus moment. A historical video gaming relic. Literally. Even if my social life isn't as active as before, I don't think I should squander it completely. Why no unforgettable night ever started with I was going to eat a salad when... I hope it wasn't delivered in this condition. Putting a bunch of worms in my body is not among the best ideas you've ever had. It's been slung directly into the oven. Eventually, you end up like sweet and sour pork. Now I remember why I hated going to the fair. The fishing rod is clearly rigged.
Check this out. We have guests. Let me welcome you to my little gloomy abode.
For you, author of this video game, from now on you can count on my unconditional hate. Nice to meet you.
My pleasure, believe me.
Boogie, let's hypothetically accept that I get closer to the shadow.
Yes?
Well, should I be afraid for my safety?
Not at all. I will gladly take care of your soul.
Thanks for reassuring me. Absolutely not. Among us nerds, there's a code of honor.
"28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes, 12 seconds.
I don't want my sweater stained by puke, thanks.
Cuddle me, hot stuff.
Express Courier, 24 hours, 7 days a week. 0084588901. All packages must be impact-proof, water repellent, and the contents must be clearly indicated outside the box. I could pack up the wardrobe and ship myself to Ronald's new house. Rocco's Hotline, 806969. Hot, naughty, courteous. Cave Johnson's Shower Curtains, 206-002-456. I hope at least these are not a lie. Let's leave his symbol of glory alone. Jelly Rock by Aaron Wispley, a huge 1957 hit that sold more than 9 million copies. That tie on the doorknob may as well be heavier than Thor's hammer. The universal frat house do not disturb sign.
I love when you do that thing to me.
Damn, I'm out again.
Can I come in?
Go away!
Ronald gets mad when I knock on the door while he's in the bath too. I don't know why everyone got so crabby. Cracker. Cracker. Come on, stupid bird, repeat it. Cracker!
You brainless moron biped, my intellectual capacities are way superior to yours.
What did you say?
Cracker! Cuddle me, hot stuff.
Hey, two. Do you know what's round, soft, and juicy?
A tomato?
No, stupid. A nice child.
How many times have I got to tell you? I'm done eating children. I'm a fruitarian now.
And what the hell does that mean?
I only feed on fruit, and just the ones that fall from trees to the ground.
You won't last more than a week.
You'll see.
You're really the black sheep of our family.
Love, captured forever in undying memory. At least until they cut down the tree. When I was young, I had one of those. I always kept it under the pillow to defend myself from the bad monsters. Now I understand what the media meant when they predicted an alleged alien invasion back in the 80s.
Your life choice perfectly.
It's best not to get involved in certain private business.
Children too. Just the ones that fall into my...
It seems someone literally lost their teeth here. Sometimes these professional apple eaters get too caught up in the competition. The scientist must have seen too many Doctor Who episodes. Is this your time machine?
Yes, but it is still an experimental prototype.
The usual excuse is to say it doesn't work.
It'll work. Just watch and see. And finally, everybody will stop saying that I'm just a crazy, stutterer, anemic guy.
But you're not anemic.
That's what I keep saying myself.
What are those bloodstains you have on you?
Oh, not a big deal. A little accident while I was working on a different project.
How many did you kill till now?
Don't be silly. I conduct experiments on dead bodies.
Dead bodies that were alive before, by any chance?
If there's really shortage of raw material, those too.
You seem to be pretty eager. What are you waiting for?
I ordered a new carburetor online. The old one was damaged during my previous attempt. And it still hasn't arrived yet. They'll get an earful from me at the customer service of thatcrazyscience.com.
You can really find everything on the internet these days.
You can't even imagine. People are really out of their minds.
I'll come back later. See you then. Just because we're in an adventure game, that doesn't mean you get to bother whoever's around. Your usual Charlie Brown. Can't you read? It's a white paint can. I obviously can't take that away from him. I can't even imagine how his back came to be in that state. Can I bother you for a second? I'd like to talk to you of our Lord Cthulhu.
He can't hear you.
Who exactly are you?
I'm Pat, the wicked conscience of this little miserable man. He kept me dormant inside him for years without listening to me. But you know, when you insist on suppressing every frustration, you're inevitably destined to blow up sooner or later. And so now, I am in charge.
Why does he have those wounds on his back?
Soul possession brings some severely violent consequences with it. Let's just say that whoever suffers from it momentarily loses his senses and in the end turns to self-harm. And in case he survives, his mind comes under my control, as you must have noticed by now.
What are you guys doing?
We happen to have a scam underway. A big scam. We couldn't stand our demeaning and not at all gratifying job as office workers anymore. So we spent all our savings to buy this cave that we accidentally dated back to the Neolithic, complete with cave paintings.
You're really an evil mastermind, no doubt about it.
You mean we are evil?
I'll leave you to your work.
As you know, crime never sleeps.
I prefer not to risk finding a snake under my sweater. It would seem to be a metallic disc stuck in the rock. I really don't know what to say. It's a child's dream coming true. Finally, some really intelligent life forms. I wouldn't really know where to start. Better avoid problems. The cave painting idea might be set aside.
What do you mean?
Look for yourself to my right.
I'll be darned. This will be worth a lot of money. Neolithic my foot. Come on, let's go. We've got work to do.
Days, 6 hours, 40.
I remind you that the single time she spoke, she burned up an entire lab. Still sure you want to talk to her?
Hey, kid. Try your luck at the mechanical fish ride. Playing is simple. You must reel in any of the fish in the tank. Nothing easier, right?
What the hell? You're having fun, eh?
Tyler didn't want me in the way, so he closed me in here. I had to do something to fill all this time.
Tyler?
My older brother. He's the guy who arranged the party. I was bored, so I thought it would be fun to scare anyone who walked into the storage room by mistake.
If I was in your shoes, I would have done much worse. Where did those come from?
They're the posters for a horrorbilly concert that will be held tonight at the old cemetery. My brother didn't want any interference for his party, so he tore down as many as he could. The whole neighborhood was practically wallpapered with them.
With your permission, I'll take it, Boogie.
Go ahead. You earned it.
Wake up, old man!
You needn't shout like that.
You're right. Excuse me.
I forgive you.
Listen, could you maybe sew some of this hair on the head of this doll?
An unusual request, but I perceive no reason not to indulge you. Give it to me.
Too kind. There is work to complete here, for sure. Ronald and I loved to watch their black and white movies. It's a single epitaph subdivided onto the 2 gravestones.
It's chilly down here.
Not even death made them lose their sense of humor. I can gladly do without the holiness. It's not for me. It's really curious how many genius hunches are just the result of more or less serious head injuries. A statue in the city graveyard is the right tribute to one of the heroes of my video gaming childhood. They come up with all kinds of excuses to mask their hoarseness. How, if he couldn't even sing his own song? Hey guys, can I have some of your firecrackers?
Ask your mother to buy you some. And get out of our way. Can't you see we're busy?
It's too dark to move forward in there. It'll take much more to see something in this darkness.
Automatic lighting system activated.
What ugly mugs.
Speak for yourself.
Did I just imagine it, or did that head say something?
Nothing at all.
Very good. For a moment, I thought I'd gone mad. I didn't know how to name him. Am I right?
You didn't know how to name what?
You. It's your name.
No, I have no name.
Maybe it's precisely because your parents didn't know how to name you.
Perhaps.
So I'm right. That's your name.
I already told you it's not my name.
You should get yourself in shape again.
Why do you say that?
Maybe because you can't even get out of your burial plot?
I just put myself on a diet. I haven't touched a pizza in weeks.
Only because he devoured the errand boy too, last time.
What happened to your arm?
I was too hungry, and I bit it.
It must have really hurt.
But it was good.
I'm assuming you're a cannibal, then.
I make no distinction when there's food involved.
You don't mean to try to eat me too, right?
If they were all like you, I'd have starved to death by now.
Actually, you're right. I'm going out for a walk. Maybe you can join me later, okay? 1861. Pretty self-explanatory, I'd say. Black magic for daily consumption. There must be a reason it's been here for so many years without anyone picking it. Chapter 1. Witchcraft. How to curse your mother-in-law and live happily. Capture a wild animal to associate with the victim. 80% of readers pick a toad or a snake. Wait for midnight and the moonlight to baptize the animal with her name. Free your the animal, in open country. Your beloved acquired mummy will thus lose the power of speech. Remove the earplugs and enjoy the new silence. Achtung! Unfortunately, the above-mentioned witchcraft is not effective on wives and husbands. Chapter 2. Seances. How to satisfy your edible complex even if your mother left you. Sit around a table with other people who want to communicate with your dead mother. Therefore, avoid inviting your wife. Light up a wax candle in the center of the table. Create a circle, holding hands or touching with the pinkies. At this point, close your eyes and evoke the dead towards you. Some dead people don't like to talk, so prepare an alternative medium like a pen or a typewriter. Aktung. Always remember to avoid antagonizing the dead if you want to communicate with her once again, but mostly avoid antagonizing your wife. Chapter 3. Voodoo Practices. How to get revenge on the school bullies while keeping your distance. Recover some hair or nail samples from the concerned bully and attach it to a doll. Then place a voodoo doll in the center of a pentacle. Close your eyes and channel your hate on the bully. Imagining him with his head in the toilet increases the chance of success. If the ritual is successful, the doll will assume the features of the designated victim. Grab a needle or some pins to stick into the voodoo doll. Enjoy your revenge. Aktung. Don't damage the doll by removing its limbs or head. Keep out of reach of children. It certainly cannot be said that they lived quiet times in the deep ocean. Good evening.
Hi, pretty bones.
What happened to your head?
My dear, I'm a zombie. I'm decomposing.
Yes, I read the hotspot label, but it was hard to believe.
Oh, sweetie pie, you're making me blush. But then again, it's normal to cause confusion when you're lucky enough to putrefy in such a sublime way.
I could even be envious. So, you like brains, right?
Of course, pretty bones. I love brains. But only the male ones, if you know what I mean.
Only too well. Nice dress.
I wore it on the day of my wedding.
I guess it's a memory you really care about.
Obviously, considering it's the same day I committed suicide.
Forgive me, I didn't know.
Cyanide, for the record. She was incredibly beautiful, but she wasn't exactly my type.
I suppose it wasn't about the color of her hair.
And I couldn't stand that she had smoother skin than mine. I just couldn't wrap my brain around it.
What are you doing locked in here?
This was the crypt of my family once, so I was buried here.
A long time ago, it seems. Exactly how old are you?
Don't be rude, darling. It's not polite to ask a zombie his age.
I humbly apologize. You smell really good.
Oh, honey, slow down with the advance. Don't be so shameless. I use a mix of bubble bath and body butter. They're really great. Anyway, I must say that for a little bone like you, you smell good too.
I really have to go now.
Come back and visit me sometime, little star.
The spicy part is concentrated in the seeds. It won't work. Okay, negative thoughts. Nothing easier. All because of how easily I can project my complete hate of other people. On the house.
You can never say no to a drink.
Yes, good boy. Drink. Don't look at me that way. I had no other choice. Look at him. He's sleeping like an angel. A few hours of sleep won't be bad for him. He was too stressed. Don't be hasty.